With the weather getting colder, it's time to start thinking about how to keep the house nice and warm. And one issue you may run into this year is your bills could be 10% higher because of rising fuel prices. With more on how to save money while staying warm, major detail, we're joined by smartmoney.com's Kelli Grant. Kelli, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Because you could just choose to not use your heat at all, and we don't want you to do that.
We do hear people that they just say, add another sweater, turn down the heat, and that's it. And that works, but it might not be the most comfortable thing.
But we've got 5 tips that you can use, and we'll start with this one, and it's getting some help. Appeal for federal aid.
This is one of the last years we're hearing that you might be able to get federal tax credit for installing or maintaining some energy efficient home projects, like adding energy efficient windows or even adding insulation. There are also a few states that still have some lingering rebates from last year and some new programs as well. Something like Ohio, for example, will give you 100% of the cost for an Energy Star qualified furnace. So pretty good deal there. And if you go to energysavers.gov, they'll have all the information you need.
A lot of times you don't want to get audited. This case, you want to get audited when it comes to getting your home talked about or when it comes to home energy.
One of the few times it is a good thing to get audited.
Right.
Most states actually will offer this for free, and they basically send someone out to your house and have them hunt around, and they'll point out areas where your house might not be as energy efficient as you'd like, if the insulation's a little thin or where there's air coming in through drafts around doors, windows, even electrical outlets. And then once you've got that free audit, something as simple as maybe $20, $30 worth of caulk and window sealing can help you eliminate a lot of those drafts, and it could reduce your energy bills by up to 20% across the year.
And we talk often about using the thermostat, but there is a method, if you will, to the madness. Use the thermostat, but use it in a certain way.
Yep, you actually want to program the thermostat. It's absolutely crazy,
That's
but
simple.
It
Right.
works. But most people don't do it, and that's where they get into trouble. But if you set it so that it lets the house get a little bit cooler while you're asleep and when you're out at work, that's something that can cut your bill by up to another 15%. And of course, by actually programming the thermostat, you can set it so that it warms up when you get home, so you're not coming home to a cold house.
And when it comes to filling up this tank, which is something that can be very expensive for some people, what is the best option there? What do you do?
Well, if you are someone who uses home heating oil or propane, then you do have an option as to which company is going to come and fill up your tank. So you want to shop around to see who got the best prices. We did see somewhat lower fuel prices for a while in maybe late August, and some companies and some consumer co-op groups were able to lock in low prices then. You could still benefit from that.
And then there are a few other things that you can do, and these are, you call them cheap tricks. Things that you can do that you may not even know about that are actually heating and cooling the house or the apartment.
It's like adding the sweater, but better.
Right.
Some simple things that you can do would just be to keep the shades open during the day. You've got that natural sunlight coming in. It's a cheap way to get your house a little bit warmer. You can actually reverse the direction of your ceiling fan because the hot air rises. This will then push it down. And then, of course, you can take advantage of some of the natural heat that will come about if you cook or you're running the clothes dryer. Maybe just turn your thermostat down another degree or two for that period of time.
And then before you know it, you're saving money on the electric bill, and it all comes full circle.
And then it's summer and we're talking about air conditioning.
They're all over again, which, by the way, Christmas is coming up, and we know we're going to be talking about Christmas shopping.
Of course.
We'll have you back, Kelli. Kelli Grant
you.
from smartmoney.com. Kelli, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.